Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me now? All right. I guess what I'll do is I'll get started. If this is too loud for anybody, just tell me and I'll put it down. So what I wanted to do was do a community choice today. But it looks like I'm a little early, so I don't know if anybody is here yet. I haven't gotten any... I haven't gotten any responses in the text, sorry, in the chat yet. So, but let's just get started now. Yeah. So last week we were talking about what did we work on last week? Last week we were working on. Let me fix the camera a little. Is that okay? Last week we were working on doing a game logo, and we finished that up. I was actually very surprised. I thought that went very well. And then what I was hoping was, well, I was trying to figure out what to do next, because since I'm not working on like a full project right now, like Björn is doing, I can't really work on the next part and the next part. So what I've been doing is I've been struggling to figure out what would be something interesting for you guys to see. And then what I did was I made a list here of different things that I could probably do, and maybe it might interest you guys. But what I'll probably do, since I haven't gotten any responses yet, is I'll just start working on the very first thing, which is the game background, and then we'll go from there. Let's see what if people want to make some other choice later, maybe I can try to incorporate the stuff. But for right now, let's just do a game background. And what I was hoping for was to do one for maybe like a side-scrolling. Let's do side-scrolling shoot 'em up. Shoot 'em up game. So let's let's put that over here, and see if I can open up Pinterest like I normally do. See if I can get some inspiration here. Pinterest. Let's do sci-fi. So, I was actually thinking about working on my own little game as well. I know Björn is working on this kind of platforming fighting game, and I kind of wanted to work on like a little airplane space shooting type of game where I fly a ship around and it does different stuff. When I was growing up, I always wanted to well, of course, make games, but there were certain games that I always played, and the two biggest ones. Well, there were three biggest ones that I would play. The first one was shooting games, like, well, not shooting, but like these, what you see on the screen, these little like ships, like side-scrolling shooting, vertical shooters, like I think it was called 1942, was one of them, and then trying to remember. Oh, R-Type and Super R-Type. They were really cool. And I don't remember. I kind of grew up in the arcades. I'm trying to remember all the ones that I played in the arcades. And then eventually they came out in consoles, and I was playing them there as well. But those were something that were really interesting for me. I really liked, you know, trying to dodge all these bullets and, you know, defeat the boss and so on and so forth. Then the other ones were fighting games like Street Fighter, which is my favorite. I was playing Ken all the time, trying to do dragon punches. And then, of course, I was playing like arcadey racing games. Not like realistic simulator, but more like, you know, over the top kind of like if you've ever played Burnout or the Burnout series. Especially my favorite is Burnout Revenge. So those were kind of the three main genres that I was. What's up, Com530? What's going on? You're just in time. I was I was kind of talking about growing up and the games that I used to play, and then I was trying to figure out what of these community choices I was going to do, because earlier nobody was around, so I was about to pick for myself. But you can, of course, help me pick here, too. I was about to do kind of a game background for a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up game and then make a ship just like as a concept. But if you like these other things, I can do one of these, too. One quick thing. Can you hear me okay? And is my voice too loud, or is the music too loud? And then number two, I checked for myself, actually. And then number two, like I said, if there's something that you might be... What about some fire? Do some fire? Okay, I can do fire. Just some fire by itself? No music. Let me put the music up some. What about now? So you want me to do some fire just by itself and nothing else? Okay, I can do some fire. Would you say which one of these five things that is up here, which one are we talking about? Okay, yeah, I put some music up right now. So fire can be a theme. So like, would you want that in the background? Like, if I make a background, would you want fire in the background? Is that what you mean? Okay, well, I'll make sure to add fire. If you can't think of these ones right now, I can just keep doing a background, but make sure that fire is in there. So I wanted to do a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up game, but I can have fire too. So maybe it's in outer space, and there's these parts of the ship that are kind of burning. But the only problem with it is if we went with realistic space, then we would know that there's no oxygen there. Like burning wood or trash. Okay. Okay. A robot that's burning. Okay. Okay, so so it would be a character then, maybe, and there would be fire involved. So this wouldn't be in outer space. Okay, the robot is burning, yeah. Okay. So, if there's other stuff that pop in your mind, just shoot it my way. So, let's go and look at those. You just like fire. Alright, let's just do some fire. Let's not look at sci-fi spaceships. Let's look at robots. Maybe what I might do is, earlier I was gonna start vector, but if I do a robot, maybe I can do the robot in a pixel style. Let's see here. Let's look if I can find the square ones. Alright, I'll go back up. I'm looking for which one were the square ones. I might have to go back down. Of course, there's going to be a lag in the video. So it'll be really hard for me to find the exact one that you said. Let me go back down really slowly, see if I can find the color. Can you tell me the color? Square head. These ones? Light brown. Okay. You go back, all the way to the top. Let's see if I can find light brown. This one? Is it this? That's kind of a... Oh, that's a tan. Is that the one? Up a little. Okay. Oh, this one. Is it this one? Do you like that one? Okay, cool. So let me save that one out here. I'll save that on my desktop. Oops, accidentally closed. Ah. Let's go again to Pinterest real quick. See if I can find some other stuff too. So we got a square-headed one. See if I can find some other inspiration. These are interesting. Look at these. I like these silhouettes. These are cool too. These little robot guys. Kind of like them. There's another square-headed robot, but more cartoony. This guy looks funny. Oh my god, look at him. It's kind of humoristic. These guys. I would, dude, but I'm gonna suck. I think it's better you send it on Tuesday for us to try. You can send it tomorrow, we can try it then. But if you want, you can send it to me, I can try it, but I don't know if there's no AI, it'll just be me giving you some basic feedback. But if that's okay, I can do it real quick, it's not a problem. But I would say the best time is to give it to us on Tuesdays. Actually, Björn and I have set up a site. So what's going to happen is from now on, you guys can just submit your games there. Yeah, you can send it to me if you want. But you can submit your games there, and then what'll happen is we'll take them and then look through them and then try to get them tested by the next show if we have the time, we can do it. That's pretty crazy. Look at that. My God. I'll just keep that. I don't know if that'll... Well, I don't know if the site's up yet. It's... so I don't know if you're able to submit it or not, but you can always try. It's gamedevcompany.com, but I don't know if it's up and running right now, the submitting thing. I haven't tested it. You can, of course, try submitting there, but I can't guarantee if it's going to work or not. Björn is the one that did it. He just did it last week. So... So, it might work, it might not. I can't promise. Wonder, should it be like a serious robot, or should it be like a comedic robot, like humoristic? Yeah, I think we have enough that I can get started, I think. Yeah. So let's just close that. Let's drag all these images in, and then we can look through them, see what we think about them. Oh, zoom out. I like this ship with the guy in there actually a lot. This is your square-headed guy. I like this guy. These colors are really cool. We can use this for the colors. It's more of a Robotech feel. Kind of really like this guy. let's see. This guy's interesting too. These guys are kind of similar in certain things. Definitely the head. This Robotech might be a little. I keep calling everything Robotech like Macross. All right, let's not do like funny characters. Let's do serious. So I'm gonna remove these guys. I don't know if I. This is more. Well, I don't know if it's cyborg or if it's a human, but I'll just remove it because I don't think it's fitting. And this is a guy inside of there, so I'll remove that. And these might be too elaborate. What's up, Baynor? What's up, Björn? We're doing robots and fire. That's the... I don't know anything else. I might do like this side-scrolling kind of thing, concept thing with a robot. I really like the colors of this. And the shapes of this are kind of nice. So... wonder if I should use my tablet for this. Oh, let's try without first. But we can use these three as inspiration. Then I can make fire robots, yeah. But we can use those as inspiration and then go from there. I think. Blue fire. Okay, let's try. Well, this guy's got some blue fire stuff happening. Yeah, electrical fire. So, wonder if I should try to use my tablet here. Maybe I might try. I don't know. Usually I'm working so much with the mouse. It would be interesting to try with the tablet. Let's see. Plug that bad boy in here. I normally use my tablet mainly for like Photoshop and stuff like that, but we can try now. Let's see what happens. I might use the brush. I haven't really done too much brush work before in oops. So let's just come over here. We can work on this arm already. I really like the arm. I think I can change my brush types here. Yeah, something this maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I can try these. Let's just keep these here. Just delete those. So we'll just draw like a kind of this arm. Cool thing about robots is they can be like humanoid and also not humanoid. So you can have some human stuff, and I want to make sure that I keep hard edges. That's the most important thing. Let's make my brush bigger right now, because I want to keep it. Actually, I might use a different brush. I mean a different Wacom tablet. I mean, no, not Wacom tablet, Wacom pen actually. Let me see if this works. Does this, oh, okay. Does this actually rotate? Yeah, it does. Okay, we can try that. Arm. One reason I want you to draw fire is so I can learn it better. I'm planning to make a similar game to Fez, but a colorless fire. Okay. Well, hopefully I can, hopefully I can, appease your, your thing you want. I'm wondering if I should just do this in Photoshop now. These are all going to be vectors, and I'm wondering, since it's so organic now, let's try, shall we? Let's not save this. I'm not a Photoshop master, but we will do our best. Let's just call this right now robot. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I'm not. Björn is the Photoshop guy. So we'll find out very quickly if I can do this or not. Let's see here. Let's just get a regular brush. I think if I get... I know there's a way to... Not texture. I think I just leave that. Maybe that's okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's try that. Okay, let's bring back that one image that I had here, because I wanted to use it as a, how can I say, as an inspiration. Is that locking the layer? No, I don't want to lock all. Just want to lock this one layer. Draw on this? Yeah. Okay, so let's kind of draw kind of arm. This guy's like a ninja type of guy. Actually, let's I think there's a way to change the the preferences even of the... Will it let me do it that way? So that means I should be able... Ah, here we go. Okay. So... now I can just erase, and kind of what I'm doing is kind of like sculpting, maybe sculpting with ink. So of course I'm not doing this exact thing. I'm it's like a fist here. I'm just using that as a as an inspiration, I would say. Yeah, so let's say that's it's like an arm of some sort. I think that. Yeah, okay. So let's try to draw some some body here. Now I remember you wanted a square head, so let's see if I can. Actually, I wonder if I went this way. Yeah, let's flip this arm, and I will draw it. If I can do it that way. How do I flip, hubby? Oh, I know. Actually, I could even just do this. I don't have to spend forever, because it's rough anyway. Let's do this, and what I'll do is I'll flip this as well. Make my life a little easier. No, not vertical, horizontal. Okay, there we go. Yes. There we go. Oh, wrong layer. Where's the lock? Here it is. All right. Now I think we can be a little easier. I think I can just quickly draw out a body and where the shoulders might be, and we can go back and refine it. What's up, Corgi? What's going on? How you been? We're drawing a robot. Com wanted a robot, so we're making a robot. And I'm just using this thing on the left kind of as a, you know, inspiration maybe. Oh, that's good. I see this. Okay, that's good. Oops. Don't want to get rid of this. Maybe I want this chest to come out here. Like this. So he'll have the square head like I see, a guide as it were. How do you mean? How do you mean? Please clarify. Not a guide to do a robot. There was just a whole mess of things that I could have done today, and I was working on a spaceship, and then he was like, hey, let's do a robot, and instead of the spaceship, and here we are doing that. Oh, yeah. It's not really, yeah, it's more just an inspiration, kind of. It's not the exact thing that I want, but there's also a few other images I have here. I can actually drag them into here as well, kind of. Make them a little smaller. I just have them here sitting, chilling down here. I can just bring them in here. It might help me. Oops, I wanted to drag that in there actually. Oh, here we go. I have them over there, but maybe I should, on my other monitor, but maybe I should bring them in here so everybody else can see too. That I'm not just working off of just one image, but multiple images, but it's cool. Yeah. Kind of have this. Have a section here. Seems like these robots kind of have this, like, either it arcs forward or it arcs back. But, today I'm using Photoshop, which is really big for me because normally I'm doing all my work in other stuff. So I'm definitely out of my element here. But I will figure it out as I go along. There's a lot of similarities. There's a lot of similarities between, well, let's say there's enough similarities that I can, you know, I can figure my way through, if that makes sense. Work my way through it. And if not, I will figure it out as I go along. Can I make a copy here? Or will this even work? Maybe that might not work. Maybe it will work. I don't know. I don't know, Habibi. Will that work or not? The point of, basically what I'm doing right now is silhouette, kind of a silhouette style. I'm just using a couple layers just to keep it easy, but I can go back. Let's, I haven't done hard body. This robots, I would say, are considered like hard body, if that makes sense, because they're made out of metal. So I haven't. This is going to be a first for me to do like a hard body. Usually I'm doing like fleshy characters. So what if I did it like this? What are those things called? Those crap. What are they called? Like, not minotaurs, fawns? Are they called fawns? Those guys that are like this. Their leg comes this way, then it comes this way. They're like half goat, half something. Ah, cool. You're multitasking. Cool. Say hello from me. They're really cool. If you guys haven't already checked out Drunk Devs, you should definitely check them out. Do I like this? Do I like this? I don't know. Do I like this? Maybe I don't like this leg now. No, I don't like this leg. I don't like this leg, Habibi. Or do I? I don't know. Let's see. Oops. That's that leg. That's that leg. Maybe I will flatten these ones. That's the body. Maybe I might redo the body. I don't know. The other stuff's okay, I think. Maybe that arm, I don't like where that is. Let's see, what kind of body can I do? He has a big chest here. Maybe I need to move these out. Like this. What if he had a very square chest like this? So it would be just very square up here. And then come down like this. And then come across. And then it would be his legs. Or his, whatever this thing is, midsection. Hey Rash, cool live streams on YouTube these weeks. Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, we're yeah, we're trying to say thank you. We're trying to edit them down so that, as Bjorn said, so they're a little more palatable. If that makes sense. Have to make that a little smaller. Actually, this, there you go. Kind of would like it if it's a spine. I think these are. Delete that now. I don't like that anyway. Let's save. Okay. What was this? This is the arm. That's the other arm and body. Let's just flatten the whole thing. Oops. Let's just flatten all those. I've committed. Want this kind of spine thing happening here, which would be kind of cool. I don't like that. Back. Lasso shortcut. L. Okay, that makes sense. It's the same as see, once you merge those layers, then you gotta, if you want to move something, you gotta, oh, I guess you gotta, it doesn't work the way I thought it would. Is it, can I do it this way? Okay, I can do it that way. No. I guess that's okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Kind of want like another thing coming off these like that. Ah! This holding down thing's pissing me off. Maybe right here. Ah! There we go. I'm like pressing to I haven't really set up this Wacom properly, the pen. So What's up, Rate the Minotaur? What's going on, dude? Hey, thanks for following. We're just, well, the community has now picked for us to do a robot, and he wanted to, supposedly fire was an important thing, so now I gotta do fire. So let's see if I can, do fire. Robot's looking good. Well, it's only a silhouette, so don't get too excited there, Calm. What's up, Zixaw? Zikaz. Sorry. Zikaz. Did I pronounce it right? Did he make the other three? No, I did not make the other three. These are just references for me. I can make those. It would just take a really damn long time. But no, I didn't make these other three. I'm using them as a guide. Zikaz. Okay, cool. Cool. That's a cool name, dude. Where are you from, if I can ask? Or did you just come up with that name? It's pretty cool. Has kind of, I would say like a Eastern or Middle Eastern kind of sound to it. What if this guy's, should his head be small? Well, actually, Calm wanted his head to be square, so... Does a rectangle count, or do you want like a... Yes, he made them. Arash's line. No! I didn't make those. I don't take credit for other people's work, Habibi. No, I didn't. I feel like there should be like an antenna up here, though. Like something weird up there. I don't know yet. He looks like a rabbit, though. I don't want a rabbit. But there should be something else here that comes off like maybe there. And then maybe comes this way, though. It's kind of crazy looking. I don't know how I feel about that one. But that looks cool. Serbian. Zikaz is my nickname, but it was taken. Ah. What do you mean it was taken? Someone stole it from you? It's yours, dude. No one can take your name from you. You're special just to you, even if somebody else shares the same name. I hate this use as a Windows thing. I wonder if I can disable that. Let me see here. Wacom, tablet properties. There's someone here where I can turn off that damn use Windows ink. I think that might be it. Aha! That's what it was. Ha 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 ha. That was pissing me off. Okay, there we go. Cool. Ah, dude. Well, it sounds cool to me, so I like the name. That's the first time I've heard it, so it's unique. For me, it's unique, Habibi. Okay. Kind of like that, I guess. I don't know. What else is missing? He's got this big torso. I feel like he needs something else, like a tail or like something's got to get offset here, because it's like his upper body is so powerful. I feel like he needs like this kind of other thing down here to keep him in place. Well, I like your name, dude. So don't let it bother you, Habibi. Oh, this is actually better. I like this way. Be kind of... Let's put it right there. Excuse me. So, we'll keep that separate right now. I think this other stuff looks okay. I still think we need a tail. I don't know why, but for some reason we need a tail. Oh, that's cool. Rated Minotaur, that's awesome. Do you have Oh crap, I forgot to save. I saved. Yeah, it's saved. First time, Nightbot. Do you have a? If you want to show it to us, I don't mind showing it. If you want to send me a link, we can check out your stuff, dude. That'll be awesome. But only if you're comfortable, Habibi. Don't feel pressure. I don't like pressuring people to do stuff they don't want to do. So. Yeah. Oh yeah, what was I doing? A tail. That's what I was gonna do. Some type of tail, but I don't know why. But we need it for some reason. But I feel like it's gotta come off here. Let's see. Let me try it back here first. It should somehow. No. It's gotta come down somehow. Like. I don't know. Maybe I'm not liking it. Maybe I drag this out like this. What if it was here? No. No, I'm not liking it. No tail. What's up, Divine Quaden? Did I say Divine Quaden? Is that right? Did I say it the right way? I'm on a mobile device, so I can't send the link. Hey, you can always send us the link in the future. We're gonna try to find a way so that you guys can submit stuff to us, and if you want, we can give you some feedback. But that's cool. You can always try later. If not, we're here Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, so you can always drop back in and we'll show it then. But I think I'm okay with this. Let's try to clean up some of these. Or maybe I'll keep it rough right now. Keep it rough, Habibi. Let's see what we can do with a different thing now. So this was really dark. I wonder, should I make it gray and then paint the things, or should I paint the midtones, I mean the darks and the lights, or should I just paint black and white right now? Let's see. First, I think I'm going to merge all these layers. As I said earlier, Yep, one of the many few who... Oh, I got it right. Cool. Cool. Everybody's got cool names this evening. Yeah, we're doing 2 devs on a couch tomorrow evening. Definitely. Drop in. We're going to be doing some special stuff. Tomorrow is a very special day, hopefully. And we'll also be looking at some games, and I think we're also going to be doing playing Quasi's. If you don't know Quasi TV, QAZI TV, you should go check him out. We're going to be playing his game Skyhook as well, and then just kind of breaking it down. You can, buddy, you can send it whenever you like. We don't have like a... You could send even what I have on the screen right now. You could send that. That's a big deal. There is no early or late or this type of stuff. So don't feel like it has to be whatever. We can give you feedback whenever you want. Even if you don't have an image drawn yet, you can just send, like I have here, you can just say like, hey, I want to do this, what would be a good way? But we don't claim to be masters or anything, so we'll only give you the feedback that we believe the best that we can, and then if we need additional feedback, I can of course get other artists involved. If it's art, if it's programming, then of course Bjorn can also give you feedback. They say clam. Dude, my last name is Samander. Everybody calls me Salamander. There's not even an L in there, but they just see Samander and they're like, oh yeah, Salamander. So, you'd be amazed how many times I've heard Salamander with a rash. That's not a unique, not unique, Habibi. Yeah, UI kind of sucks sometimes. What you can do about UI is, if you already have some visuals, you can try to incorporate the different stuff you have in the game, like into your UI. So if it's about robots, you know, like if I was to make a UI for like, let's say this guy was in a game, I would try to think of the UI this way, like these metal, these colors, you know, and then things that need to attract my attention would have these blues and reds in there. So try to build your UI to feel, you know, unified with the things that the people see on the screen. So if you need, but if you have like a game you want to show, then I can always try to give you some heads up, or not heads up, like some type of advice on how you could build up your UI. Is this for a game? No, it's just some concept art I'm doing. Basically, today was community choice, so everybody could choose what I was working on. So it just became a robot. There's got to be a robot and there's got to be fire. Those are the two main things. So working on a game editor right now. How would you design a button for flipping horizontally? You mean flipping horizontally like a light switch? Is that what you mean? Like this type of switch, vertically going up and down? Is that what you mean? Like a light switch? Game I'm making, this UI I will use for it. Okay, I won't post that. I won't click on that. You're scaring me. Calm. Looking into a mirror. So you mean flipping horizontally, like if I have this image and I want to literally go like this. Like flip it that way? I'm still a little confused, buddy. If you can kind of give me some more detail, I'll go from there. I mean, I can try to help you. Till then, I will continue working. Let's just use white, right? Well, if I use white, it's like erase. Maybe I should pick another color too. Just put down black here. So we have black. Ooh. Now I need another color. Let's pick some gray right now. Somewhere about right there. Yeah, something like this. That would be halfway. Yeah, like that. I'd have a button that flips an element like that. Okay, so when you hit the button, it would flip the element. So if there was a robot and you hit the button, the robot would flip. So is that what you're trying to do? Sorry, it's I'm not getting it immediately. That's the problem with chats. I think that's enough for the. We can see what we can get from this, Habibi. What would we want? So we're gonna say the light's coming from here. Just to, I make a little arrow. Save! I make a little arrow just to remind myself. Yes! Yeah, I'm not sure how to design the button. I would say that if you're want to flip something, like if you want someone to think that when I press this object, it's going to make it go, like, change directions. Think of it that way. Like, I hit this button, it makes the thing change directions. You'll want to create something like this. It'll basically be, I'll just quickly draw it for you. It'll basically be, oh, let me go like this. Sorry. You'll basically draw, like, you know, some type of button. And then what happens is you'll have an arrow pointing one way. Crap. This brush is too damn big. Go smaller. You have an arrow. Sorry, because I'm not changing my brush right now. But you'll have an arrow like this and an arrow like this. And what'll happen is that when the person, you could have it like either a toggle, or you can have it so that when the person hits the button, it would, every time they hit it, one side of the button would light up, and that's the direction the thing is going into. If you know what I mean. So what'll happen is, let me just draw the two states. It's a little easier when I show the two states. So it would look like, so this is when it's going to the left, and then the other state would be, so it would be like a toggle. So if I tap it, it'll go left. If I tap it again, it'll go right. And, oh, sorry. And then you can do the other arrow this way. But it would be like lighter. Basically, the person should know which state is the selected and which isn't. I don't know if that made sense to you or not, but I can try another way. Or maybe I'm not understanding fully. I apologize if I'm not. So let's sorry. Let's do this. I'm not gonna worry about going outside the lines now. I'll clean that shit up later. So there'll be light here. Let's see, maybe here. I don't know. Maybe here. I don't know what this is right now, so we will discover this as we go. Maybe I'm doing something bad. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this at this percent. Maybe I should do this at 100% opacity. Do this at 100%. Yeah. Yeah, that's one way. There's many ways, but basically, or you could just have one button in the center of the screen with an arrow, and then when the person presses it, it would flip the arrow. But something like this, or like a toggle where it would look kind of like this, where, well, it's basically would look like this, that when the person hits one end, it would just flip to the other. But that would be one way. People really understand light switches because we deal with them every single day. So it would, for me, be I'd understand, like, okay, when I flip it up, I don't know what's going to happen. Is the light turning on and off? Yeah, they have it labeled. But after I interact with it one time, then I'm going to be like, oh, that's, you know, I flip it up, light turns on. When I flip it down, it turns off. So if I turn it sideways, imagine if I flip it this way and I see the character go left, I'm like, oh, the character went left. When I flip it the other way, I see him go right. Okay, now I've learned how to use that button. You don't need to teach me anymore because I understand that it's like a Boolean. It's either on or off. Not on or off, but left or right. It's two states. So you'll want this type of toggle with a flip. If you just had a button in and out, it's a little harder mentally for the person to say, like, when it's in, it's left, and when it's out, it's right. Versus when I see it flip to the left-hand side like a light switch, sideways light switch, then I'd be like, oh, it's going left. See, the top of this light switch is pointing left. When it goes right, it's pointing right. So, maybe, like I said earlier, right now, maybe what I will do is not even this. Maybe what I will do is screw that layer, and I'm going to do this, and this should allow me to do that. And I will make my brush big again. The game you're working on looks like this. So this is kind of more of an isometric view. The bottom $sign is going to be the flip button. So are you saying that the $sign is a placeholder right now? See, the thing here is that because it's isometric, the people are going to have problems knowing the bottom dollar. Okay, they're going to have problems knowing that what is left, right, up, and down in isometric because it's slightly at a side. So if you're making an isometric, I would make the button like this. So here's your you know, think of your game view here. Then what I would do is build a button somewhere in your UI that was also in the same. So it would be like this. Oops. It would be like, what the hell am I doing? Oh, I locked the layer. Sorry, let me go up here. So it would be like this. So it should also be at the same angle as what the world is. So in your case, if we go back to that, yeah, I didn't get the perspective exactly right, but but you get the idea. So if this was there, then I would know, like, okay, this makes it go to the upper left, and this one makes it go to the bottom right. And then if you have another direction, you would have going this way and this way. But it should be in the same, you could say, perspective, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. The layer is locked. Okay, there we go. So I don't know what to do here. I don't know if I want it. No, that's not. I think I know I want this here. Maybe. I know I want at least light coming here. And, well, this might block here, so maybe there would be some light here. This is kind of, at the moment, it looks like it's coming from behind. Yeah, it makes sense. Seems like a good way of doing it. There's many solutions, but I do a lot of UI stuff. That would be the first thing to come to my mind. Always remember that when you're building a user interface, try to use as many symbols and shapes and things that are kind of in everyday objects that people deal with all the time. Because what happens is then there's less teaching and learning that they will have to do. So they're just going to be like, oh, a light switch. I know how a light switch works. So they don't have to think as much. Or, oh, arrows. Oh, I know how arrows work. I mean, like, look, when you look at the keys on your keyboard, you got arrow keys. Everybody figures it out. Because it's slightly in perspective, as long as it's in the same angle as what your world is, people are going to mentally get like, oh, okay, that controls that way. Yeah, you can, Com is right, you could have just one button that says flip, but you would have to explain it a little bit more because if I just have a button that says flip, I might, before I even touch it, it might give the impression that the guy does an actual flip. But as soon as they interact, they'll realize it. But your UI should not feel intimidating or turn somebody off where they get confused, like, oh, what is this gonna do? They shouldn't be scared to interact with it. I might also do like an arrow going in a circle and make the button instead rotate between 4 directions the monitor can face. Oh, I got you. Yeah, you know what? You could do something like that. Crap. Like this. Yeah, you could do like this. Like that. Or like you said, like... The only thing is, when you do an arrow in a circle, the person would be under the assumption, like with this circle, that all the movement is going counterclockwise. So I would think that when I click on it, it can only rotate in one direction. But if you have something like this, then the person knows that if I click it left, it's going to rotate it to the left. And then if I click it to the right, it's going to go to the right. Com, are you leaving already? Oh, Rated Minotaur, you're going? Hey, thanks for dropping in. Hopefully you can come back on Tuesday's show tomorrow. Thanks for dropping by. No, Zikaz, that's okay. That's actually why we're here. It's more about sharing and helping each other. I'm drawing, so I mean I'm learning at the same time that I'm drawing, and I'm also learning by helping you as well. So it's okay that you're asking questions. I of course should keep working, but these are all learnings for everybody. But keep that in mind, that if you just have something like that, it would mean that you can only rotate in one way. Okay, Com, you're staying. Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, I noticed. Sorry. I'm very slow, Habibi. I'm very slow. Okay, so where was I? Oh, that's not. I want on this layer. So maybe here. I don't know. No, I don't like that way. Don't like it that way, Habibi. But this will be lit. That will be lit. That will be lit. And 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 that will be lit. Not under there. Not there, maybe. This will be lit. I believe. Don't you think? Maybe have 2 circle arrows. Yeah. Yeah. Zikaz, one thing is, go and look at games like that are sharing similar principles to your game. For example, if you look at, I believe someone can correct me on this, but if you've played like any of these world building games or Sim City or even The Sims, go look at The Sims and how they build worlds. You don't have to buy the game if you don't have it. You can go on YouTube. See how they allow you to rotate objects. You can learn from them. There's no point doing everything from scratch. If someone's already doing it, definitely take advantage of it. I would say this is here, but this is probably blocking. Maybe that. I don't know if that's gonna have anything else. Maybe something here we'll get through. Okay, so we have that. Now we have to kind of find. I'm gonna leave the. This is, I would say, is the hardest part. So let's try to find the other shapes I'm looking for. Let's look at these robot crotches. Okay, robot crotches. He's. I don't know if I want that. I don't like that. This guy's got like diapers on with these bullets. What's this guy look like here? Okay, you can't really tell too well. Kind of hidden. Okay. Actually, this gray should probably be even lighter than that. But right now, I'll just do that, and I'll go back in. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that. How would this go? Here. No. Oh, see, I made these the highlights. That's the problem, not the midtones. And this is a midtone color. So that was kind of a mistake. But that's okay. I can go back and fix it. I'll just make it come out more. Right now, let's just find the object. And then we can go back and fix these later. I know I said I wouldn't start up here, but I'm starting up here. Basically, I say one thing and then I do the opposite. Yes, Habibi. I must figure out how it should look properly. No, that doesn't look right. Across here like this, maybe. Again, I don't spend too much time in Photoshop, so I'm kind of, this is, for me, I spend most of my time in Illustrator. I do all my stuff vector anyway. So this is, for me, even, I'm learning as I go. I'm trying to bring across the stuff that I already know. But see, the problem is I picked, this is black. This should actually be, this should actually be a neutral color. Maybe I should do that. Let's see, how do I do that? Can I do this? Hold on. Yes, I can. Yeah, that made that thing, but that's okay. I don't mind. That saved me some time because like I'm painting, like it's all in shadow and then I'm painting a mid-tone. I'm going from the extreme. I'd rather paint shadows and then highlights, if you know what I mean. So so I have that color, but I need where the hell are the colors? Ah, right here, color. Duh. Let's bring my black. I just make sure I'm using the correct black. Even though I know what it is, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So let's not use that. Let's go one tone. Let's go one tone a little lighter, maybe. Hold on. This is this one. Okay, so maybe if I go right about here, then what happens? So this will be the light. Oops. Okay, let's just quickly go here. Keep it loose. See if I can find what I was looking for earlier. This is just searching. I even think this is too light. This is my first time for this, Habibi. No? How will this come? Somewhere there. And this will be here. This will be here. This will be here. Yeah, dude. Holy crap. I just paid off my student loans. Well, actually, my mom had paid off my student loans a couple years back. And, definitely, it's, they can, my sister went to Yale, not Yale, to Princeton, and, to get her master's, and it was like, 1 year was $65,000, dude. Can you imagine that? That's insane. Like, being in Finland, like, I got my master's literally for free. Bjorn and I went to school together. That's where we first met. But, yeah, it's insane. The people in the US get ripped off for their education, and unfortunately, it's unfortunately not always the case that they get like their money's worth, if that makes sense. Right now I'm just trying to find these shapes, how these would be. I'm kind of trying to pay attention to the light, but I'm not perfect. Yeah, really expensive, dude. Ah, that's even better. Yeah, if you go one route in Norway, you make money the last 3-4 years. Their education's crazy expensive. If you live home, you don't have any expensive. We pay a crap ton of money, and the degrees are worthless. Yeah, dude. I got my 1 degree from the US. Really, it didn't do barely anything for me. Zikos, here it's free if you're a good student, which gives you a fair bit of motivation. Yeah, I like that. I think if you're a good student, you should get rewarded for it. I think that's how it should be. US is just, you know, it could even be your race. We just had this discussion earlier today that in the US it can be like, oh yeah, you're just you know, from one background and you have a benefit, and it's not so much on always the education, which sucks a lot of the times. But what can you do, dude? That's just how it is. How can I do this? I don't know how I would want this. want like this thing right here very smooth, but the hell? I think what I do is I'll take this pic and then I will alternate. Yeah. And then I'll take this, sample that way. I can swap between these colors. So this is the lighter version. Yeah. Oops. I don't know how I want that neck to be. I'll work that out later, I think. Case in point, I have an MBA in HR management, and what am I doing? I work at Walmart. Of course, I also took online classes for my degree, which is highly frowned upon. Dude, I wouldn't worry about it. I took classes in the Art Institute and online, and they were completely worthless, dude. That was a complete piece of shit. I learned more in like a regular school than there. But at the end of the day, your degree really isn't... Just having a degree is the important thing. Just get something and, you know... I would say in the US, that's the most important thing. Just get a degree and try to, you know... I feel like there should be like a gem or something in here. And, but don't get too caught up. I've done many different jobs, dude. I've gone from like toilet cleaning to, I mean, working. I've even worked in human resources before. So I've had many jobs. I'm going to be 40 next year. So I've gone through many, many, many jobs doing many different things. So don't let it bother you if you're doing something. I just like, if you're not where you want to be, it doesn't mean that you've done something wrong. It just takes time sometimes. That's all. If you know what I mean. Yeah. If you've... Yeah, definitely. Learning stuff on your own. That's how I'm doing all my stuff now. Trying to teach myself. Definitely, it's all me now. Because I've learned to learn on my own, if that makes sense. So I think that's the key to all this. That if you can learn to kind of... You know what this reminds me of is MDK. There was a game called MDK a long time ago. This guy's head reminds me of the MDK game. But I don't even know. I just broke off what I was saying. Oh, cool. Oh, that's good. Promotions are always nice. You might be saying, like, I'm spending a long time in just this, but really finding these shapes and getting them all into place till you're kind of super happy before you go any further, that's the most important. Because once you start going into all the details, that's when it's... I don't want to say it's too late, but it's just a lot more work. So you'll see me in this for a while, just moving stuff back and forth till I'm super satisfied with it. I'm not gonna move forward till I'm happy. Oh, I don't like that. Ugh. Let's put that back. Something else has got to happen here. I don't know what, but something. Something's got to happen there, Habibi. No. Kind of like the way that is right now. Maybe this got to come like this somehow. And then this has got to go like that. No, 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 not that part. Let's erase that. Yeah, it's always good to have like a nest egg or savings just in case. Yeah, MDK, that was crazy. Yeah, I really like online video tutorials. I really like watching people work and seeing like how they solve their problems. If you notice that I'm also not changing the size of my brush, I'm trying to keep it big. Because as soon as I make it small, I'm going to start zooming in and then going into details. And then I'm going to be like, ah, I got to do this. Now I got to do this. So just trying to keep it real. If you know what I mean. I feel like there's something missing here. I gotta fix. My perspective's wrong. There gotta be a little bit of meat here. But I can fix that later. That's not a problem. We can fix it, Habibi. We can fix it. Oh yeah, don't worry. Sorry, I'm coughing, guys. Earlier today, I actually think it's from allergies too. So if it's not from allergies, it's from the guy below me once he starts smoking. Let me bring my energy back up. I know you're worried about energy. Unless you want me to stop the stream, then I'll just stop the stream. How do I go? Interact. There we go. Let me save now. Dude, I have more energy, Habibi. I use special potion. But, yeah, they do. They do lose effectiveness. Then you just have to start doing stuff on your own. Yeah. I think my biggest weakness for programming was my foundation was really, really poor when I was in school. So I can do basic like business like stuff that I studied in school, but no way can I do anything really. I can't even do business. That's not a correct statement either. Björn is the business guy. That's what we do on a daily basis. Yes, Habibi, yes. You know, most of my art background was like when I studied in art school, I went to like a regular school and studied studio art, but I knew almost all that stuff before I even got in there. So I learned some basic stuff, but I was already past all the other students. So it's kind of, I would rather have gone to like a concept art school or something like this, these bigger ones, to get really, really good. Yes, I used secret potion, stream energy potion. Yeah, that's very true. The documentation, it starts off like, well, how I was doing it, we didn't even have visuals. It was all just text, you know, hello world and then chaos. It was really, really complex. So it's very easy. This was like in the early 90s. Like when I was here when there was no Java. So it was just basic and what was it? Basic, Pascal, C, C++, Java, Visual Basic. I even did assembly. That was crazy. I think I said Visual Basic. I don't know. And I had all those data structures classes and so on and so forth. But I tried. I just couldn't get into it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, tutorials I would say are probably the most. In this day and age, this is the... it's time for the tutorials. That's basically what does most of the stuff. How a lot of people learn. I think in the future, degrees are gonna, I don't want to say obsolete, but they're gonna be, their value will be a lot different. So what don't I like about this? Oh yeah, I was gonna just bring this just slightly here. No. Those are really small nitpicking. Is the majority. What don't I like here? This is here, this is here, this looks okay. This I don't like. This is wrong. This needs to be fixed. So let's turn let's turn that off and fix this problem because that, oops. Yeah. I think this should come down like this, right? And then should probably come like, should it come this way? And then come across? Is that right? Did I do it right, Habibi? Oops. Sometimes getting that straight line is yeah. And the perspective gets screwed up sometimes. Oops. What did I do? Brush. I think that's okay. No, go back. Yeah, just here. I think I gotta redraw this here. Maybe if that went there, and then yeah, definitely for design and programming. Excuse me. They want to see your portfolio and what you can do more than, you know, you got degrees. Degrees are like, oh yeah, that's cool. You got a degree. That it's like extra credit, I would say. Actually, no, I got the sun too much in my eyes. Trying to lighten up the room a little, but let's put this on. Yeah, definitely compared to other fields, I think a portfolio, especially for art, is the what most places are looking for. That looks like crap. All right. Stop getting caught up in the details right now, Arash. Think loose. Be loose, Habibi. Be loose. Be loose, Habibi. Ma, 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 ma. Actually, what I could have done is colored this. Sorry, done this lighting and then copied that over, but that's okay. It's kind of nice to be rough this way too. Yeah, we have to have a line coming straight down like that, I think. Fix that. And then I would need a line here too. But I don't want it that way. Yes, I don't know. Still don't know what I'm doing with the head here. Don't know what I will do with the head. But I will do something. I will do something, Habibi. We will figure it out. Alright, I think this is okay. It's not perfect, but it's getting somewhere. There's one small problem. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't think the legs should be. I don't think the legs should be on the ground that way, because see, this is at an angle, and these legs are this way, which I think is wrong. I actually think this one leg needs to come up more, and this needs to come down. Yeah, this perspective is wrong. So let's just save this real quick. Maybe I might. Still, it's nice to have, and you get to meet people at college. Yeah, it's like slight edge over other candidates. Yeah, it's like extra credit, definitely. I'll just grab this. Actually, well, let's do a test real quick. Maybe this will work. If not, I'm gonna just not do it that way. Because if you saw earlier, it was the perspective was off because the legs were flat, so it was like a how do you say, like hieroglyphics? Yeah, like hieroglyphics. And I want to fix all these before I move forward, because I don't want to go and do all this and then screw that up later, and I'd rather fix it all now till I'm happy with it, and then I will adjust. See, this looks like it's bowing inward slightly, which is okay. That's not wrong. It's just, that means I kind of feel like this should then do that as well. See if it goes here. Now it looks like, you can tell it looks like he's got his, like he's got a P. So that's too much. And then is that right? Is that right? Man, sometimes these perspectives can be really a bitch. Actually, no, this is wrong. You know why? Because this should actually be kind of facing this way. Let's instead of doing this, I'm gonna just take all this away instead of messing with this for 2 hours. See if I can redraw this bottom portion. I won't completely get rid of it right now, but I'll just hide it. Just put it there, and then I will come back. Is the light source from in front of the robot? It's from in front, and also more from above. Actually, I started ignoring where this arrow would be, and that's just one. I'm thinking of multiple light sources as well. So, yes and no. Yes, there's a light source from above, and there'll be one from kind of several sides. I, of course, ignored the light right now. I will adjust those. You are correct. I've ignored the light right now. What's up, Zoltaire? What's going on? But you are correct, because the light source is wrong, Habibi. It's kind of funny he has these little stubby legs. Wonder if I could have done something with that. Let me just grab this one color and see what I can do again. Let's put this below. What can I do with this? What would be something else instead of just making legs? Well, no, I don't want to do that again. Now I don't know. These are boring. Just making regular humanoid legs is boring. Maybe you give him thin thighs like that, but bigger calves. Yeah, I could give him like huge calves. Like that, you mean? Like really, really big? Well, that's kind of too big, maybe. Quad legs? Yeah, I could give him multiple legs, too. Yeah, maybe I can do that as well. Let's see. Let's give him. I don't like that. It's just a foot though. He looks so stiff, you know? Like imagine, look how stiff he looks now. Oh, a unicycle would be cool. Or thrusters. Actually, let me try a unicycle, dude. That would be crazy. Huh. Let me see if I can do the perspective. How about you put a fan for his head, then a unicycle for his foot, and a singular leg, and give him a jetpack with a nuclear missile for about. Holy crap, dude, Saltaire. One step at a time, buddy. I can do all those, but this is gonna take some time. Yeah, back to where I was. Yeah, Let me see if I can. Let's see if I can do that unicycle thing. I have to do a sketch though. That's gonna be a little. Might have to play around with that for a few moments, especially to get that perspective right. Because we're now what we're doing is we're talking about circles. We gotta make sure that the circle is. This is kind of why I like vector, because I can just keep tweaking and moving and moving and moving till I'm super happy with it. Versus here, I'm kind of like, okay, yeah, I laid it down, now I gotta erase. Now I laid it down, now I gotta erase. I know you can do vector in Photoshop as well, like basic vectors, but I haven't. I think they're called shapes. But I'm not sure, Habibi. I'm not sure. Let me do something else. Hold on. Let's do something. How about a nice mustache? Yeah, I can do the mustache at the end. Actually, I got another idea, guys. I got another idea. Let's see if I can get this perspective right. Oh, I hate when that happens. Well, that's okay. I can do that. Can I do this? Will it go up? Would it go up here? Ah, I need my guidelines. I need the guidelines, Habibi. No. Would it be there? I think. Actually, that would come this way. So I would need actually they would come like this, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can do what I was trying to do earlier. Was I was actually trying to do some tank treads, if you know what I mean. I can show you real quick. I was thinking like something like this. So it was, yeah. So kind of he was stuck that way, if you know what I mean. Wonder if that works. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, treading along. Yeah, those are crazy ideas, dude. Yeah, I think this is interesting. Ooh. I think I might try this. It's different versus just doing the same old thing. So I'm trying to just get the basic feeling across here, and then I can actually underneath there wouldn't be that much light anyway. I think that's okay for right now. Let's see. First, let's get a big brush and erase. Well, I'm not gonna do it that way. I will just do lasso. Just get all of this. I don't need all these. And I'll merge these layers together. Still think that perspective is off though, which is upsetting me. But that's okay for right now. I can fix it later. There's a lot of noodling and fooling around to get that the way I want it to be. I also think this, oops. I would have totally done this in a different way in Illustrator. Like I said earlier, I'm really struggling here trying to figure this out in Photoshop. But now that I'm here, I will do it. I will conquer this, Habibi. I will conquer it if it kills me. I think that's okay for right now. Some type of box here. I don't know what that's gonna do yet. I think that's okay. So now we can go in maybe a little more in depth. Yeah, I could. There's so many things you can do with these things, it's crazy. Actually, there's something wrong right here, which is upsetting me. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah. So now, what should I work on next? Now I should go and... So I have kind of some shadows here. So I have kind of a mid-tone, or like we could consider them even like a shadow. Then we have some highlights. I don't know if the highlights, is that really highlight or not? I don't know if that's a highlight or it isn't. Let's just, I'm gonna keep noodling with this. that's okay. All right, so now what are we gonna do? Should we work on the more highlights or no? I would probably do those at the end. So I'm wondering, should we maybe go and work on some of the details? How can we get those out of this? Yeah, let's just flatten. I think I'm not gonna bring those other legs back. Let's just delete them. So now let's see. Maybe I can start working on some more details. Still don't know what I want to do with this. It looks like this vent. There's some vents here, but maybe we can do. What's up, Zikaz? Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not like super happy with it, but it's something. Let's see. Let's see where we go with this. Let's try a lighter. Should we try lighter color now? So we have right now these two. Let's just have it here so I don't forget. Oops. Let's go one more. Let's go one more up. Let's see if that's too much or not. Let's lock the transparency and see. So this would be like super highlights, I would say. No? I have to really think about this because like I said, this is my first time doing hard body anything. So I have to really think like, all right, it's gotta be where the light is reflecting on stuff, right? So would that just be at the top all the time? Or because it can't be where the shadow is. So maybe it would just be like right at those very top parts? Or am I wrong? Yeah, this is really what can I say? It's a challenge for me, definitely. It's kind of exciting and scary at the same time because this is very, very, very new, Habibi, very new. No, that doesn't look right there. Maybe I do want that there. That would mean it would come out further, at least till here. Yeah? No? Here at least? Like that? Not underneath, because that would be dark, because the light's not hitting there. Remember, kids, always save your work. If you guys if you guys see me doing something kind of strange, I'm open always for catching those things. Like I said, I don't claim to be. First of all, like I said, this is the first time I'm doing any type of like robot hard body ever. So it is experimental, Habibi. See, I feel like those should be underneath. Like if it's not getting exposed to light, it shouldn't have that you know, kind of what is the word? Like I feel like that would be in shadow, like it wouldn't go all the way. It would be like right here and like right here and maybe right there. No, not even there. And here, I don't know, like, let's see. See, if this would be underneath of this guy, so you wouldn't see that here. Just on these upper parts, you would see it. But maybe if I did that here, would it? Maybe that would make it would make it look like this metal is coming out, like. Which is kind of cool. Not there, though. Yeah. Maybe actually. Well, I can't get that this way because I gotta get that color like that, and then I probably have to go back and get rid of it this way. Yeah, that worked out. And maybe come in here, maybe do this. No, that doesn't look robotic. That started looking human. Well, that's kind of like a human muscle, but not the same. I might actually have to shrink this brush down now, which is, it scares me because as soon as I do that, the detailing starts, and I don't want to do that yet. But sometimes I guess you just gotta eventually do it, but can't get away from it, Habibi. Sometimes you just got to do it. No, not there. No, not there, unless there was a ridge there. Would it be here? Maybe a little bit. No. Oh, what did I just do? Something's wrong here. This is not the same here. There's something here that's not here. But is that okay? Maybe that was where a missile was? I don't know. There's supposed to be something right here. Why is that on pin light? That should be on normal. That's okay. It's okay if stuff isn't always in the exact. Still don't know what I'm doing with that head. Oops. Let's do some. The track looks a bit derpy. You mean this part, right? The what do you call it? That damn thing. Yeah. I don't like it either. It looks like he's like I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Let's just ignore it for the moment. I'm trying to think what I can do with those legs. We will figure it out. Wonder if what can we do with that? Maybe it's because it's too small, right? Oh, these are always problems, Habibi, always problems. Yeah, I'm looking at the references. But they have kind of thin stuff too. It's really, really thin. I kind of wanted something a little bit different. Maybe I should look at tank. Like if I looked at tank treads. If you know what I mean. Like it's just got to be bigger, I think, is the problem. If you know what I mean. Just put this here. Put this. Yeah, I could give him a single leg, but I don't. Sometimes you gotta play around with these till you get exactly how you... The crotch looks good and does not fit with the track. Yeah. How do I... There is a way to do this. I feel like there's something that would belong here. Person in the background. Give him wheels instead. The problem is, if we're worrying about perspective, getting those wheels in place, that's killing me already. Just getting a wheel at that proper angle. Like earlier I was trying to get it, it was even worse. I could just give him legs again and just go from there. We can redraw the legs. Even though I'm starting to like, there's something here though, that's the thing. There's something about this that I don't mind. But let's try again. It's fine. It's still early. We keep going till we're happy. If not, we just try continue on next time. Let me erase this. We've cut his legs off here. Let's maybe I'm gonna look at a reference of unicycles and wheels. Let's see here. Let's do Actually, you know what? I think we have another problem too. Now that I'm looking at it. We have a different problem too. I think that leg. Let me see here. This is why those guys that are doing this art are usually doing speed painting. Because you gotta sit around noodling with this shit forever. Because the thing is, like, well, it depends the angle what we're looking. I'm assuming we're looking kind of from this above way. So if we are, then maybe like that. Maybe that's a little better. What do you guys think? Does that look in place now? Maybe it needs to be a little bigger. Like there. Like that. Oh, I've accidentally closed the chat. Here we go. Maybe like a Y shape would be cool to connect the two legs. A Y shape, huh? Let's see. Do another. Let's make this big again. So it would come together like this, you mean? That's very crazy. Holy crap. How would he even keep his damn balance here? No, that's not working, dude. It's not working, Habibi. It's not working that way. I can make legs, but yeah, they're just... it's fucking boring. I will keep making the legs till I'm happy. Until I figure out the legs, nothing else is happening. We will go until we figure out these legs. I don't know what you mean by connecting the two legs from the bottom. If I connect the two legs from the bottom, I don't think it's going to work. If that's what you mean. If you know, like if you know an image, you can send it to me as an example. I can use that. Let's look at some other robot images. These legs are just so weird that these guys have. This is just a regular human's leg. Let me hide these real quick, actually. Or let me move these out of the way. Let's see what this... Well, this guy has like a dramatic pose, like he's taking a step forward. So that's not the same. I mean, of course we can do that, but... Let's look at robots again. Actually, let me try this real quick. This was the unicycle we had earlier. Wonder if I can, just to get an idea what it would look like if it was there. Let's like this. Something of that. Let's see here. There was a, yeah, let me save so I don't lose this. Let's take a, just draw this like that. And I'll put this on a separate layer, this wheel, in case I have to. Actually, I'm not gonna do it that way. Stop. Again, I would have done this differently if I was in Illustrator. So let's just, I'm gonna freehand this damn thing first. All right, let's turn that off. I'm working on a thing for my stream. Do you mind if I show it? Yeah, you can show it, of course. Why not? Just shoot it my way and I'll check it out. Oh, that's too big. Ah, pretty cool. These are like, is that like a dock or that's like a riverway or something? Is that what it is? Maybe, well, sewers wouldn't be that color, so like riverway, something like that. Com likes it. What kind of game are you making with it? Looks cool, dude. I really like pixel art a lot. I like it a lot more than, as you can see, what I'm doing right now. I have to find another way to do this wheel. This is gonna drive me nuts. Because I don't know how to do a wheel properly in Photoshop. So we're gonna cheat. So we are going to cheat, Habibis. Dock sewers, sort of whatever you want it to be. And for the thing under the stream where you have like YouTube about and commissions, that kind of stuff. Ah, cool. Yeah, I really like pixel art. Well, I wouldn't say it's like lowest skill, actually. Pixel art is hard, yeah. But I would say that it's easier to get into, but it's harder to master, if that makes sense. But when I do pixel art, I actually don't even use a tablet. I like using the mouse instead, which is a thing here. Let's open up Illustrator real quick. I'm gonna cheat here. Yeah. I think it's good because it's easier to get things started and moving forward. Definitely, you're right. I totally agree with you, dude. Totally agree with you. Totally agree. I knew I was making a mistake as soon as I left Illustrator. That's my problem, Habibis. I know Illustrator much better, and it just don't even know what the Actually, you know what? I can try something else. Let's see something. Hold on. I might be able to cheat even more. Maybe. That's not helping because I want a clean image, not crap. Anyway, guess I gotta do it this way. Hey, thanks for following, Zaltair. Even though I'm sucking out today. Definitely not feeling it. These are the struggles. Habibi is struggling. Should have just kept it simple, but no, I had to make it complex. Didn't I, Habibi? Arash, ever heard of A-Sprite? Yeah, that's actually the first pixel art I did on my first day I was doing some Dark Souls pixel art. That's exactly what I was using. It's a pretty cool program, actually. I like it. There's some quirks about it, though, but I need to figure out even on my own, I would say. Been thinking about a graphics tablet. I disagree, Zach. Pixel art requires a lot of skill. Well, when you're animating. Yeah, it's definitely not. Yeah, the skill well, he's correct that the skill, like, the barrier to entry is easier to get into. Of course, when you start getting, like, you know, super duper stuff, then it's like crazy hard. Yeah. That's the cool thing about Aspire. It's like open, so you could actually just compile your own version. I actually ended up buying it. It was only like $10 just to support the developer. But yeah, definitely you can just build your own build your own build, if that makes sense. Make your own build. But I really like pixel art a lot. It's probably my favorite. But I also like it because it leaves a lot for the imagination. Like when someone sees something, they can fill in those blanks a lot easier. I would say. Just trying to get some of this wheel here. It's not going to be perfect, but I don't care because I'm just trying to get this. My perspective is very weak. So I'm trying to find a good way of fixing that. I know this is not going to be a perfect thing, but whatever. Whatever can get me to something, so I'm at least closer to what I was trying to do. Let's see if that works. Looks like the tire's flat, but let me fill this in with black here. Actually, this and this I probably want to join together this way, I think. Oh, did I just screw it up? I just did, didn't I? Damn it. This and this. Is there a way I can join those? Did it work? No? Move this here. And then this, I can just do like a thin stroke. Maybe. Just so I can see it. Followed you and tweeted you out on the Twitters. I bought it. Want to see the stuff I made yesterday on my stream? Sure. Thanks for if you're talking about following me and tweeting me out on the Twitters, I appreciate that. But yeah, if you got something to show, I'd really like to see it. Definitely. I like to see everybody's work, of course. Yeah, it's okay. There's nothing wrong. Hey, those are really good, dude. Looks cool. Check those out. Are these from like a game you're working on, or were you just doing some pixel art? Look really crazy, like this. Looks like a demon cowboy kind of thing with a pistol and this. Holy crap, that's like a, I don't know, mushroom angel creature thingy. Reminds me a little bit of The Last of Us, like the thing got taken over by a demon. Like an angel that got taken over by some type of demon. Really cool, dude. Good job. Ah, okay. Okay, cool. Oh, looks cool, dude. Yeah, keep that up. I know that this is not perfect, but it might be enough just to get me by. Maybe. I don't know, Habibi. I don't know. Let's see if I take this into Photoshop. Will it help me? Might be the wheel that... Oh, that's not helping. Might be the wheel that I already have in there is good enough, but... Move away. It's all wobbly already. But that's okay. Will this copy paste? I thought I could copy paste objects into... Let's do a smart object right now. Keep moving this around till I'm happy with it. Habibi. Let's look there. I need to have one leg above the other. Let's turn that off for a moment. Turn that off. Okay, so these are the same legs, so I need to cut out... this part of the leg. Let's see here. I think it was lasso. Let's just grab this part. And this part. I think that's right. And paste it here. Oops. Okay. Is that right? Let's get this perspective. Yeah, the wheel I do think is at the wrong angle. We're going to keep adjusting it till we get it at the angle we want it to be. This is the problem when you're not good at perspective. Things look like crap. How about now? I think it's getting there. Should it be squashed some, maybe? Actually, I don't want to squash it that way. Ugh. Now I wish I was an illustrator again. No. What about now? It's not perfect. Yeah, it's interesting because I wanted to do something other than just doing the same legs that we have here. We could have just made legs, but then it's boring. Of course, I'm going to go and pick something difficult. Maybe instead I should pick something easy, but no, I got to go and do difficult crap. So let's make a copy of this. And turn this off, then I can rasterize this. Then maybe I can... Oh! I can be on the wrong layer. Yeah. I think I can do it this way. No? This way? And then this way? Yeah. I think this is close. This is close, Habibis. Not perfect, but getting there. Yes? Let's go back to the tablet. See if I can do something with this. Let us recover, Habibis. No. Actually, maybe what I should do is... Actually, what if I went across? Like this. No. No, it does have to be this way. I have to change the angle of the brush, I think. No, but that angle's wrong, isn't it? How do I? Would it be smudge or liquefy? Haven't used liquefy in forever. Can I do it that way? Did it happen? Did something happen? Did it happen? Did it change? Filter, liquefy. The transparency for this image cannot be modified. Applied changes may produce undesired results. So if I click OK, what happens? Okay, nothing's happening. What about now? I think something happened this time. But I think now it's too that way. I think it's got to get a little... Or is that just the highlight? I wonder if that's the highlight that's throwing me off. Let's see. Let's just sample here. Oh, crap. I don't know. I don't know, Habibi. All right. I think I'll just, for right now, just keep it loose. Loosey-goosey. Oop, no, I don't want that. Let's do dark color here, and then light color here. Just get rid of that. That's the other leg. That's that leg. That's that leg. Too many things here. Let's clean up these layers. So this is this leg. And then, where's the other leg? Oh, we can do that right now. Where's the other leg? That's the other leg. Let's call this left leg. We'll call this right leg. Oops. That should be also on. Yeah, and then hey, thanks for dropping in, Com. Hey, hopefully you'll be able to drop in tomorrow. We'll be doing a lot of stuff for Two Devs on the Couch. Definitely try to drop in if you can. You don't want to miss tomorrow. But thanks for coming by and giving suggestions. You're the one that helped me create this. I don't know if I should thank you. It's so, I've made my life so difficult now. But have a good evening. See you next time. Oh, not that. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, we're gonna delete that. Get rid of that. We'll start cleaning up some of these. Let's see, what is this? This is the thigh. Actually, let's see. Is the right leg? Oh, no. The right leg. No. The left leg and the thigh. So actually, I need to... So this is left thigh. That's the body. Don't know what I did with the tire. There's the tire. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Ah, crap. So let's, what is it? No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Let's see. I think it's okay. Oops. Does that look better that way? That's my only concern. Does that look better that way, or does it, or is that the wrong angle? Or is it better? Oh, no, that's too far. Well, let's keep that tire the way that it is. So let's try maybe doing some other stuff. That's already saved. I feel like the bottom of that tire is like, I feel like it should be like slightly slightly erased. Maybe that's just me. Or no. I don't know. All right, let's leave it alone. I'm trying to figure out what else I would want to do here with this. Maybe something like that's what I was looking for earlier. Something like this. No, don't like that look. I liked it when it was more... Oh, no, not too far back. this is this is okay. Not perfect. Not exactly what I wanted, but enough that I'm going to flatten this so that I commit to what I do. Sometimes it's just better to commit, because what'll happen is you'll end up keeping like 1,000 layers, and then you'll just keep screwing around with stuff. What's this? Okay, I'm not gonna keep that either. Oh no, not gonna keep that either. Filter. Yeah, Zaltair, sorry. I know that's annoying. It's I'm trying to get rid of it. Actually, the weather has changed dramatically here in Finland, and it's partially from the allergies. Also, our neighbor downstairs smokes, and I also have like a stress cough that happens, so when I get super stressed out. So it's a combination of 50,000 things. Unfortunately, today was a little worse than normal. And I keep forgetting to drink water. I have to find a way so that I don't make you guys go deaf when I'm coughing. The guy is actually smoking right now. Hey, can you close that thing for me, please? Just go close the door. Yeah, that's fine. So I don't have to smell the cigarette smoke. No. Filter. Like, well, fine. Oh wow, Liquify has gotten really, holy crap, has gotten really powerful, and I don't know how to do it. Show mesh. Oh, okay. Yeah, but yeah, thanks, buddy. I just really, I mean, it still bothers me that I think that it bothers other. Even if you say it doesn't, I don't like that I'm doing it, so. Started vaping with counterpunct is not the same thing. Well, yeah, vaping and smoking aren't the same, dude. Like, if that guy did that, that would not come up to my apartment. It would be localized where he is, but basically our entire apartment, like, I can't even use our balcony. So it's kind of shit. Fortunately, I'm moving soon. We just bought a place, so that will hopefully fix that problem. Get the perspective here. using Liquify just to fix some of my bigger errors, if that makes any sense. What's up, Rada Minotaur? You're back? Oh, it looks cool. Well, I'm not happy with it, but yeah, it's okay. So yeah, I might do one other adjustment here. Oops, that did it too much. I don't want to keep doing filter. Liquify, I mean. Just right here. Yeah, I wouldn't notice, Corgi. Yeah, I've been around people, like, I don't have a problem people smoking. Like, you can smoke all you want. It's more that, like, if it's coming into my, like, area, like, I got friends that smoke. I don't have a problem with it. Ooh, what the hell? Why was that spinning? I don't want to spin it. Okay. This isn't perfect. Let me check it out. Let's see. Hey, that's pretty cool, dude. I like that. Did you do this in Sprite? Or I mean Sprite? Or what software did you do that in, Zaltair? Alright, this song is pissing me off. Let's change it. Just like keep going back and wanting to. Just a little bit. This tire is upsetting me. Kind of, well, it's because I don't know. Oh, shit. I know I could do that better, but I think it's okay. Not perfect shadows. I think that actually that it should probably come a little bit more there, but yeah, I can't do it that way. Darn it. Yeah, but I think this is ready where... Alright, see you in a little bit. I did the background in Sprite, the thing you saw earlier, then put it in GIMP and put a green multiply layer over it and hand drew the text and made that be hard light. Ah, okay, cool. Okay, drew the scan lines. That's cool, dude. try one thing really quick, just for the hell of it. If this was just bigger, what would it look like? Yeah, maybe I like that. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Turn that off. Why can't I erase anymore? Okay, I'll do this. Can I do that? Alright, that song's getting annoying because it just keeps doing the same thing. I feel like this arm has to come more this way now. I'm gonna regret all this. I know I will regret this later, but yeah, I think that's okay. We'll save that. Welcome back, dude. Yeah, that's what I do sometimes as well. I just mess around, and then when something looks good, then I can keep it. I think once I, for example, here, this is okay. I think once I go into like texturing and coloring this, then I'll start playing around, and whatever looks good, I'll just do that. I'm probably gonna use this one as the influence. This one right here. At the end. Don't really need this. But I'll keep those other ones around for a while just in case I need to take some textures off of them or do something. Let's see if I can cheat here. I can play around just a little bit. Where's gradient? Does it work this way? This is again my my lack of knowledge with actually I will sample these colors before I lose them. Let's just put it down here in case I need to get them back. I call them colors. They're more like just tones. Actually, I should take them on a separate layer just to be safe, so I know I don't accidentally. What the hell did I do? What did I do? What the hell? Okay, do it again. It's the problem when you don't know the system. That's this color, I got that. I need the in-between color. I don't want to lose that. Okay, I got that now. Don't know what the hell I did for the other part. Yeah, whatever. Now let's just erase all this crap here. Okay, I guess not. Alright, somehow it ended up on that layer. Okay, whatever. I don't care. The bottom of that tire I know has to be flatter, but it's okay. So I think if I understand how gradient worked under this, if I just change to, I don't know if I want white to be, I think I need it to be like this. Is that how it works? Let's see. Let's see, Habibi, let's see. And I got the light kind of like this. Oh, that's not how it's done. Oh wait, I have to have the things locked. What the hell am I doing? Why don't you zoom in? Ah, there we go. You can see already how much of an impact that had. Holy crap, that's crazy. Okay, let's save this part here. Let's save the whole file. I'll turn that off. And I can play around with that gradient to get a kind of thing started. And then I can work from there. And I think I can fade too. Type, select. Where would the edit? Fade gradient. Normal. Yeah, so that already gives like a feeling of light and darkness and what was important and what wasn't. So it's kind of a cheat already in Photoshop. I already got some basic lighting in place. Oh, yeah. I wonder if this is a good place to stop for the evening. Because I know what's going to happen is I'm only going to get more tired. And then I'll just start doing crappier work. But this is already... I'm not completely... I don't want to completely throw up when I look at this. If that makes sense. Even though that, like I said, that tire still feels off. It's really pissing me off. I know it's almost right, but it's just not perfect. But maybe that's okay. Maybe that's not a problem. But what I can do for next time, I know I'll keep moving that back and forth, is next time we can start off from here and then start doing some coloring and texturing and cool effects. I gotta learn, like I said, this Photoshop, I'm so used to excuse me, I'm so used to you know, Illustrator that this is all new to me. One thing that is interesting is I was doing this on a white canvas when normally I do it on gray. So it's interesting to maybe I should have done that from the beginning. It would have helped me realize what I'm doing. Just bring this above here. But that's okay. Maybe I could have made it a little bit lighter. That was a little too much. Did I do it? Is that right? Am I not doing it right now? Oh, I gotta swap. There we go. Yeah, let's just leave it right there for right now. All right. So I think we'll stop here for this evening. Definitely, I'm super happy that you guys dropped in. I know we kind of started on the stuff before some of you got here, so you didn't get as involved as I would have liked. But I'm, like I said, I'm not super happy, but it's okay where we are, especially since I'm not a Photoshop person. But what we can do is we can pick up on this where we left off next Monday. What's up, Brado234? You just came just when I'm finishing up, buddy. I wish you were around just a little bit earlier, but I'm really happy that you dropped in. But you know what? It's okay because we have another show tomorrow evening. It's called Two Devs on the Couch. I'm sure most of you know. If you don't, that's okay. Basically, what happens is that yeah, but it's okay. Hey, don't leave. Definitely. Well, I'm gonna maybe host somebody else, but please, if you can, drop in tomorrow. Tomorrow around the same time. If you see here, I have it's Two Devs on a Couch, and basically what we do is my friend Björn and I, we talk about game development and some of the problems and things that you could learn. And then what we do is some people from the community, you guys send in your games, and then we test them out, and then we can give you feedback, any type of feedback that you like. And then then what we do is we also, yes. Sorry, dude. Sorry, Rasmus. I keep forgetting. I meet so many people, so I forget who is who. I should have remembered that, dude. I should have remembered. Now that you've said it, now I remember your name. But anyway, tomorrow we will also be trying out Quasi TV's new game that he just released a few days ago called Skyhook. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. It's on sale on Steam right now, but we'll talk about it more as well tomorrow. And then let's see, tomorrow might be a very special day for us. We may hit 100 followers. Let's see, hopefully. If we do, maybe something might happen. I can't promise or guarantee anything. Let's see if it happens or not. So thanks for watching, everybody. And I will see you guys next time. See you tomorrow evening, same time. Let's see now. Who do we want to? Let's host somebody. Who should we host, guys? Let me check it out here. Check it out here. See you later, Zoltaire. Thanks for dropping in, dude. See if you can come tomorrow for the show. For Two Devs on the Couch. And it was really cool looking at all of your guys' artwork and stuff too, by the way. Let's see here. Let's see here. We can host. Sure, do your best. That's all we ask. But really happy that you dropped in. Yeah, it's cool, dude. Just come by whenever you can. We'd like to see what else you're doing and what you're working on, sharing stuff. Whenever you can. We're Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Thursdays, Bjorn is going to be doing programming as well. He's working on a game and sharing it with everybody. So you should check that out if you can on Thursday. If not, next Monday, definitely drop in again. I'd like to see you here. Like to see all of you here. Man, I'm so slow at doing this. I'm like a Twitch virgin. Okay, so let's go and see. Quasi's on, so let's go check out Quasi. And I will
alert
host
manager from his utilities, which is amazing.
Okay, hold on one moment. Let's do host. You can hear Quasi talking. One moment. Host Quasi TV. Yes. Oh, I gotta do it from mine. Crap. I gotta do it from my thing. Hold on. I always mess this up because I'm an idiot. I always type it in the wrong place. I gotta put it from my thing. This music's pretty cool. Here we go. Let's go watch Quasi, guys. Enjoy.